Good afternoon again on Paramount Plus, and welcome to HBF Park for just the second time this season on Whadjuk country of the Noongar Nation in Perth, Western Australia. The spiritual home of the Perth Glory, and they'll be hoping for 3 more points. They've lost just once at home this season. It was against the side that went on to win the premiership for the 3rd season in a row, Melbourne City. Otherwise, they have been unbeatable at home, the side from the west. Let's have a look at the starting 11s then. Ruben Zatkovic's side suffered a first loss in 5 last time out versus Sydney, and the coach has made 2 changes in what looks like a 3-5-2 formation, or 5 at the back. Mark Beavers is back from suspension. Midfielder Luke Bodnar also returns as Zach Duncan, and last weekend's goal scorer Adam Zimmerino head to the bench. They are still without top scorer David Williams with injury, alongside Aaron McInnes and Salim Khalifi. 3 changes for Adelaide as well, as they suffered a second home defeat of the season to Western United by 1-0. Zach Clough, Jay Barnett and Lockie Barr are all out. In come Alexander Popovic in defence, Isaias and young Johnny Yull in the centre of the park. Luka Jovanovic continues in attack with Hiroshi Ibasuki not travelling. Alongside him, Ben Halloran plays A-League match number 100 for the Reds, alongside captain Craig Goodwin. Nestri Irankunda was expected to be ill. He has travelled late and taken his place on the bench. Our referee is Jack Morgan. It's the home side Perth that get us underway, needing 3 points to move to within 1 of a finals position, with just 1 match left to play next weekend. For Adelaide, Phil Moss, they've dropped from 2nd to 4th, and while their finals place is assured, there is a big difference between finishing in the top 2 and finishing below.
There certainly is, Robbie. Great to be alongside you for this one. Beautiful afternoon in the west for a game of football, but don't let those conditions lull you into any false sense of security, because this is going to be fire and brimstone this afternoon. Adelaide with so much to play for exactly those reasons, and Perth Glory still in the fight up to their necks till next weekend. If they can get the 3 points this afternoon, should be a cracking game.
Well, there is so much tension. There's been so much energy in the weeks leading in. There is Ruben Zatkovic, the Perth Glory coach, who won the title with Sydney, of course. Also played for the Jets and ended his playing career in the West with the Glory. It's a long ball forward, one for Williams to chase, and he's got there first as well. Turns inside, the cut back towards Clisby. He's already got 3 goals to his name this season, Jack Clisby, and that was almost the perfect start inside 90 seconds.
Wonderful raking pass from that man there, Daryl Latchman, who is playing centrally in a back 3 or a back 5 if you like. Found the run of Ryan Williams, who I thought might have gone down initially with a little bit of contact. He kept his feet, tried to pick the pass, but a great start by Perth Glory.
Carl Baird, 84 A-League matches for him. A win today, and it will be Adelaide's best return in his 3 and a bit seasons as coach as well. Putting his head in there, Bert Gilroy, and almost getting away with it. Halloran with the air swing. And it falls for Javi Lopez. Nice ball over the top. Jovanovic leaves it for Goodwin. The cut back, brilliant run. Oh, and a great save as well. Cam Cook in the Perth goal, thrusting up a right hand to deny the Adelaide Centurion, Ben Halloran.
What a brilliant move by Adelaide, as the ball was played over the top by Javi Lopez into the path of Goodwin, who puts in a perfect pinpoint pass into the path of Ben Halloran, who knew he had to hit the target, but he aimed it straight at Cameron Cook, who just had to be sharp.
And if anyone wonders why people love a cutback, that was the perfect example. Great run from Jovanovic, leading the line, the space in behind, almost perfectly executed. Ball to the back post, and a header against the post from the Spanish fullback, Javi Lopez.
He's putting his name up in lights over the last 60 seconds, Javi Lopez. Wonderful leap at the back post. It's Daryl Latchman that he's out-jumped. Thank you very much, who's not easy to beat in the air, of course.
That was a piercing pass from Goodwin for Jovanovic, who fancies the shot. Again, it's on target, but again, it's straight at Cameron Cook.
He's fashioned his chance well there, the youngster Jovanovic.
Clisby, nicely done, quick feet, looking to accelerate. It was Javi Lopez who got a boot in there. Morgan says nothing. There's now Taggart, and that's a good stop from Gauci, who looked like he saw it a bit late and got low down to his left well.
I think you're spot on, Taggart. You thought he may have played the ball into the path of Perth Glory in a wide area. As we see Amini pick him out quickly, and the pass was on, but so was the shot. And Adam Taggart doesn't have to be asked twice. And you're spot on, Robbie. He did see that late. Gauci had to get down quickly and smartly to his left.
Warland for Dorigo. Lovely little touch for Jovanovic. Still going. Goodwin. The cut back again towards Dorigo. Perth Gilroy with a foot in. And now Bodnar to try and lead the charge. Williams. He's got in behind Popovic this time. Williams lifts it over Gauci. The flag has stayed down, for the moment anyway, and Perth Glory have the lead on the counter-attack. They have been threatening with those long balls over the top. Williams every time, and this time he's got his reward.
Well, once Ryan Williams was put away by that long pass from Luke Bodnar in midfield, there was only ever going to be one result on the Harvey Norman replay. Beautiful little finish. Need to see the replay as to whether he is offside. But it's a wonderful finish. Look at that. That's real composure, real belief from Ryan Williams. And you just sense once he was put through, there was only ever going to be one result there. We probably didn't give that the credit it deserves, the early release from Bodnar and the timing of the run from Ryan Williams. We're waiting to see that replay. That's a brilliantly fashioned goal by Perth Glory, but you can't say that Adelaide hadn't been warned.
And now up the other end, Goodwin for Yull. And now Kitto looking for the cutback, Jovanovic. And the youngster goes to celebrate in front of the travelling supporters. Barely 60 seconds after falling behind. And the away team are back on level terms, and it's their 17-year-old striker, Luka Jovanovic, with his third goal of the season.
On the Harvey Norman replay, it's no surprise it's Luka Jovanovic who's on the end of this, but you can put this down to Ryan Kitto. Look at that for perseverance. He never gives up on the ball, put in behind by Craig Goodwin. Little bit of a lucky touch, but Ryan Kitto has two bites at it, and Luka Jovanovic, look at those for goal scorer and goal poacher instincts. Johnny on the spot, Luka on the spot, and he gets his side back into this contest a mere 60 seconds after Perth Glory took the lead.
Exactly 60 seconds left in stoppage time. 1-1 between Perth and Adelaide. Only victory will do for Perth to keep their hopes alive, or will they join Melbourne Victory and MacArthur on the looking ahead to next year list? Goodwin's ball in is dangerous for Popovic. And it was just about a free header. He couldn't get over it and keep it down.
What a delivery. We shouldn't be surprised from Craig Goodwin, but look at that. Brilliant technique right on the 6-yard line. No chance for Cameron Cook to come and get it. The delivery was too flat, had too much tail on it for that. Popovic just couldn't get the trajectory down. Big sigh of relief by those Perth Glory players, and no doubt the coaching staff on the bench.
And that will be just about the action in this first half. A very, very entertaining half of football between two sides, desperate for the 3 points, and two sides that have come here to play open football as well. For Perth, they need a win to stay in contention. For Adelaide, they need at least a point to reclaim second spot in the ladder with just 1 week of football remaining in the regular season. Half-time at HBF Park. Perth Glory 1, Adelaide United 1. They need at least one unanswered goal, Perth, to keep finals hopes alive. It's Adelaide that get the second half underway. Phil Moss and Adelaide's side that have done what Adelaide do, but perhaps just without something, a little crispness in the transitions, the finishing touch. They've had chances. They've got a 17-year-old up front who scored a great goal, but Perth are still very much in this one.
Yeah, they certainly are. They've both teams really, in a lot of ways, have set the platform, as we've just seen an early foul given away by Mustafa Amini on Craig Goodwin, but both teams will lay claim to having set the platform in that first half to go on and win this game. Well, I think you're right. It's just that cutting edge for Adelaide in front of goal. Young Jovanovic has been very good, and Johnny Yull behind him. But really, if you think of Cameron Cook, he really hasn't had to make a big save, whereas I think Perth have fashioned the better chances.
Well, Cam Cook has made a couple of saves that were more or less straight at him. Here's Ryan Kitto. This is an Adelaide side who we were dressing up as, you know, certain grand finalists a month ago with that run of results. 4-2 over Newcastle, 5-1 over the Knicks, 4-2 over Melbourne City as well, 3-2 over Western Sydney. They were conceding, but they were scoring plenty of goals against all the top sides.
Yeah, that's right. It wasn't just the result, it was the way they were getting them. Really exciting to watch, and they're still not far off that.
Adelaide got the better of the Mariners last season in that elimination final.
It makes a huge difference when it comes to finals and home ground advantage. Less travel, more training to prepare for those games. I think we're in for a wonderful final series, Robbie.
How about that wonderful turn from Johnny Yull? The referee's allowed the advantage as Halloran crosses, deflected off the post, and Goodwin is there. And sometimes a season can all turn on a slice of fortune. And the referee played the advantage after the foul on Johnny Yull. The cross was deflected off the post, and who else but Craig Goodwin was the man in the right spot.
Yeah, brilliantly weighted pass from the beginning on the Harvey Norman replay from young Jovanovic into the path of the wide man, who then just slides it across. It gets that deflection from Jack Clisby, and Craig Goodwin doesn't have to be asked twice to be Johnny on the spot to put his side in the lead. But big credit to referee Jack Morgan for playing that advantage. That is a huge play in this game, and it was perfectly executed by the official.
It is a long ball, which has been quite effective, though, to be fair, for Perth Glory, and they've got it back again high up the pitch. Williams peels away from Kitto. He's done that nicely. Now the ball outside left channel, looking for Clisby, but Popovic was alert to the danger that time. Bodnar does well to steal that one away. Now Williams cross towards Taggart, the header, and it's in the back of the net. Adam Taggart has drawn Perth level with an hour gone, and it's game on again in Perth.
Well, who else but that man, Adam Taggart? That is a brilliant striker's finish. He had no right to win that header, let alone score a goal from it. As we see on the Harvey Norman replay, Ryan Williams involved with a beautifully dink cross to the back post. He knows if he puts it into an area, Adam Taggart will be there or thereabouts, and he out-jumps Ben Walland, who's got the height on him, but Taggart has got the hunger to win that header, and look at that. That is a brilliant finish from Adam Taggart, who brings his team level with Adelaide. Game on, Robbie Thompson.
And it's another headed goal from Adam Taggart. Davey Williams is missing with injury. He's headed in 5 so far, but now Taggart, that's his 4th of the season. Substitutions coming in the 63rd minute. And it's going to be Nestori Irankunda who comes into the game. So one 17-year-old out in Luka Jovanovic, one 17-year-old in the form of Nestori Irankunda. Jack Clisby makes way for Jacob Dowse. So that's even more danger coming down the left-hand side now. from the former Broadmeadow man. Anthony Burke is off as well. Trent Osler comes into the game. Douse with Jelicic, closed down by Halloran. Douse again. There you see that delivery. Devilish. Goodwin and Taggart between them. Battling. Now Irankunda, look out. Amini's taken too long. Irankunda against Osler. Blackwood tries to take over. Irankunda in blocking the clearance. Almost steered it in.
Well, what an opportunity for Adelaide. And you've got to give credit certainly to Trent Osler for the defensive work he did there on Irankunda, and then the deflection nearly found its way into the back of that net.
Between the likes of Beavers and Irankunda as the turnover again. Goodwin against Latchman. Halloran's overlapping run. Goodwin still couldn't find Blackwood with the initial cutback. Now to the back post. Irankunda is there. Douse arriving. Adelaide work it back out. Javi Lopez. A little bit of luck to get past Jelicic. Irankunda now. Oh, Blackwood so close to getting the decisive touch.
And Cameron Cook with a strong right hand, and he had to have it. He had to get down smartly. You can only imagine the power behind that strike from Irankunda. Here it comes. And the gloveman is very, very brave. How's the blood pressure, Carl?
Well, these kids, great to see. Goodwin. The delivery is good. The header. Was it Javi Lopez? I think. No, there's Lopez with the ball wide. Goodwin again. Drives it in, deflected off the post. Kitto! Johnny on the spot. And Adelaide, in this match that just keeps on giving, are in front for the second time. They lead 3-2 with 12 minutes left to play.
Well, they've been coming, Adelaide. They've been heaping the pressure on the Perth Glory defence, and their goal, as we see the replay on the Harvey Norman replay, I should say, the delivery from the corner from Craig Goodwin, and then Harvey Lopez picks his captain out with a brilliant diagonal. I thought Goodwin was going to hit it. He doesn't. He takes another touch, finds the post through a deflection, and Ryan Kitto, Johnny on the spot to drive the ball home and potentially give his team 3 points. I say potentially because I still think this game is far from over.
Gauchi sends it long. Osler. It's going to be a throw. It was already out of play. As we momentarily lose our microphone there, where Trent Osler stepped on it, I think. Grabs the ball out of the Adelaide technical area, wants to play it quickly. Muir, who's normally a centre-back, who's come on and is playing in a midfield position. Long ball in, glancing header. Zimmerino on the turn, it might yet fall. Zimmerino again! And Perth are alive and kicking. They will not give up. And after scoring his first ever A-League goal last week in a losing cause, Adam Zimmerino will be hoping this one counts for a little bit more.
Well, it's a purple patch for a man in purple. Adam Zimmerino with a wonderful goal last week against Sydney FC. On the Harvey Norman replay, finds the back of the net for the second week running. And is this a goal that's going to breathe life into his team's season and keep them alive for another week? He just didn't give up. His belief was there, his tenacity was there, his freshness was there. He knew, he sniffed an opportunity to get Perth back in this game.
Oh, and Amini, who was playing the man, not the ball, the cross in. Madana was there and couldn't control. And now suddenly Perth with the chance to charge up the other end. There's space on the right-hand side. Taggart wants to go. Oh, Adam Taggart! Unbelievable! With the missile into the bottom left-hand corner. And HBF Park can scarcely believe their eyes. They're more than just still alive. They're showing a fine bill of health.
Well, what a game we have here this afternoon. Look at that. Ice in his veins. Ruben Zadkovic, ice in his veins. Adam Taggart. He composed himself. He looked up. He saw the space opening up. He knew he had the execution and the technique. And boy, oh boy, is he lit in this stadium up this afternoon. On the Harvey Norman replay, look at this, from one end to the other. It drops kindly. Taggart picks it up in his own half. And the Adelaide defence keep dropping and keep dropping. He sees the space open up. He sees the near post corner open up. And he drives it. Absolutely drives it past Joe Gauci to give Perth Glory the lead in dramatic fashion.
And he's going to get a yellow card for his troubles there, you can see as well. I don't think he'll mind too much. Gauci, who was beaten by that crisp, clinical strike from Taggart from fully 25 yards out. Madana gets a little bit of luck, looking for Blackwood. Irankunda now. Irankunda! Oh, he's done it! In the 9th minute of stoppage time. Well, let it never end. What a match. Nestor Irankunda from a near impossible angle. When it looked as though they'd thrown it away, they have rescued it.
Well, you can't coach raw power. And look at this from Irankunda. He takes the ball into some space on the Harvey Norman replay. He drives, and we've seen him strike the ball from there in the past plenty of times. I think Cameron Cook will be disappointed that he didn't get a stronger hand to this. As we see a lucky bounce off Blackwood into the space of it, Irankunda. He takes the touch. Wow. Is it over? Not a chance.
Osler, good ball in, Warland's header away. Finally, the final whistle goes in the 101st minute of this incredible, epic football match. 4 goals in the last 15 minutes, 3 goals after the end of the 90. It's finished at HBF Park. Perth Glory 4, Adelaide 4.